Alright, so in this video we're going to be going over how to install these Toyota 4Runner style grille lights on a 2015 to 2019 Outback. The supplies that we'll need, I got everything off of Amazon, and you can find all the links in the description down below. For the grille lights, I have this set. It's hot system, but really they are any eagle eye style of LED light. So these are just little pods that have a thread on the back. All you have to do is make the hole and they'll go right in and stay. Since these will be going on a grill and we might need to take off the bumper, some waterproof connectors are going to be really good to have so that you can just disconnect the wire and get the entire bumper out of the way. Also in this video, we're going to be installing some rear reflector lights as well. For this, we are going to need some 18 gauge wire. I bought the 25 foot, but I would recommend buying the 50. So we will be replacing the entire rear reflector on this car. We're going to cut this up and make the reflector shapes out of. And then we're going to cover it in this reflective tape. That way it retains its reflective properties, but we're going to add a little bit more flare in with the eagle eye lights. So now we're under the front bumper looking at the underbody tray. We're going to remove all the little pop rivets that hold this on. In addition to the ones under the front bumper, there is also one here in the front fender well. And finally, there's a few on top in the engine bay that we just need to take off as well. Now that we have the front bumper removed, we look at the grille. There are quite a few Phillips head screws that we need to take off. With those taken off, the grille will come out and you'll be left with the grille and the back piece of the grille, which can be separated like this. On that piece of tape, I marked the center points of those 4 holes in that top grille bar, and I drilled the hole for the lights. And here you can see how the lights are wired up on the back. They're just wired up in series going to the waterproof connector. If you want to see more information about wiring, please check out the wiring videos that I have in my other playlist. The rear bumper is removed in a very similar fashion to the front. There are some pop rivets and some pop clips that you just have to remove to get it off. Press in the 2 clips that hold this reflector in and it will come right out. Trace its outline on the sheet of ABS and get your Dremel tool ready to cut. With the rough shapes cut out, all you need to do is sand the edges down to make sure that they are smooth and to test fit them into the holes. Here you can see how it's wired up to the waterproof connector, again just in series. There are already holes in the rear bumper where you can have the wires come through. I attached the new reflectors with some JB Weld plastic bond 2-part epoxy. And here's what it looks like with the lights in and the reflective tape on the ABS plastic that we cut out. So now we need to get power from the battery to the back. I found this grommet on the passenger side of the bumper that passes through to the trunk. And now we can run a wire from the battery across the engine bay to the passenger side, following through that hole into the passenger side door, down the door frame, and then under this interior trim in the front seat, and then under the interior trim in the back seat, through the seat, into the trunk, and then back to that grommet that we can make a hole in and pass it through. And there we just need a body ground to complete the circuit.